I have entered perimenopause. Coming to you with an update. The aches and pains, anxiety, insomnia, weight gain, disappearing libido, and memory issues. Wait a minute. You know, you grow up, you hear the ladies in the church and stuff, and you hear these grown folk conversations that you're not supposed to be in about all these hot flashes. I'm writing things down, paying close attention to what my body's doing. I'm paying very close attention to my symptoms. It may speak to your particular situation. Oh my gosh, y'all, I don't think I talked about this last time. Sex issues. A libido which has flown away with the summer birds. Listen, we family. Can I say something to y'all? I don't want that to go down. I enjoy my husband way too much. I want my libido to stay up. I want it to stay up through the roof. But I want it to raise the roof. Okay? Did I run into a brick wall or something? Did I do that repeatedly? At least 72 times? That just confirms everything that I have been feeling. Don't come on here with that. Don't come on here like that, okay? Take your blessing to bless others. Don't take your blessing to belittle others. That's ugly. Don't do that. Some women will sail through it smoothly, but others will have to cling on for dear life before reaching the calm on the other side of the transition. Yeah, so when you see me in the videos, it's very, very plausible that I am on 2 hours of sleep for the last week. What's up, you guys? It's your girl Mary Kay coming to you with an update of sorts. I'm about to chill, y'all. I've been working all day. I recently put out a video about learning that I have entered perimenopause. I had no idea that this was coming. I had never even heard this word before, and I had no clue that when I turned 40, this was just gonna invade my body. If you guys have not seen that video, make sure you check it out. It's just there as a resource. You guys know I'm not a physician in any way, shape, or form. So nothing that I said replaces just going to see your doctor, of course. But it does shed light on something that a lot of women are and were kind of just out of the loop with, including myself, not knowing that this phase even exists. If you want to see that video, go into that video. It goes very deep into what it is, what I was experiencing, et cetera, things that my doctor told me, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So make sure you check that video out if you don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all, that video has been super enlightening for so many people. It was an awesome, like going through reading the comments. I was happy and I was shocked at the same time that so many women share the same experience when it comes to perimenopause. So many women have there's so many different experiences, but there's someone that shares your experience. And it's just so crazy. But it's a safe space for us to just talk and share the things that we've gone through. And it's a place where we can kind of exhale, like, oh my gosh, this may be why I'm feeling like this, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So please, y'all, make sure you check out that first video that I did. I got so many questions after that, you guys, that I said, okay, this is something that I need to just journal with you guys, because this is something that's new for me. And as I go, I'm writing things down. I'm, paying close attention to what my body's doing. I'm paying very close attention to my symptoms, all of these things, because it may be a very long time that I'm in this particular phase of life. And if you guys are anything like me, you thought that this phase right here, wouldn't come until your 50s sometime, and confusing it with what menopause is. And just to be clear, you guys, this stuff can happen at any age. Believe it or not, it really can happen at any age. But I just want to, before I said that I was going to journal things, and a lot of people were asking me about updates on how I've been feeling. I told you guys that I'm going to be going through this as naturally as possible for as long as possible. So some of the things that I've been doing to kind of ease the symptoms, et cetera, et cetera. So this is my first update video for you guys. It's been about 3 months since my doctor confirmed that I was going through perimenopause. I was feeling things months before that, but you want to get things confirmed from your doctor. So that's kind of where I'm putting my starting point. Okay. Before I start, I have to say something very, very, very important. I pinned this comment on the first video, and I'm just going to say it in this video. I didn't think I had to say it last time, but clearly I have to say it. This is something that is very, very, very important. Not all people know about this, you guys. In fact, a lot of people don't know about this. A lot, okay? For whatever reason, there are so many different reasons that women don't all know about perimenopause. So many different reasons. Everyone didn't have a mother or auntie or such and such and such to teach them about it. And mothers and aunties and grandmothers who may have gone through it may not have known that that's what they were going through. They may have been told they were going through something else. It could have been anything. There are so many reasons. I'm not even going to go down the list of reasons, but if you come into the comments negatively about how could you not know, and how could y'all, I can't believe y'all didn't know, I knew about this and I such and such, it's getting deleted and you're getting blocked. I don't like that kind of energy, you guys, period. I don't apologize for that. I'm very serious about that. This is a safe space for women to discuss their particular experience. Okay, it is what it is. You can be mad. You can have attitude. You can say, well, you supposed to, people have the right to put what they want. You are absolutely right. And I have the right to delete and block, period. I don't even want that type of person involved with the rest of my community, because my YouTube community is off the chain. It's super dope. Amazing, beautiful kings and queens. I'm not going to dilute that. I'm not going to infect that with that sort of energy, period. I'm very serious about that. I want women to be able to talk freely without feeling like they're about to be judged because they didn't know. Okay? That's just a disclaimer. I love y'all. I love everybody. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, and I'm entitled to delete and block what I want to delete and block. And that's just it. That's just it. That's period. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, okay? So don't come on here. Don't come on here with that. Don't come on here like that, okay? I don't want to take y'all. I don't want to do that. So just don't do it. If I see it, now obviously I don't see every single comment, but if I see it, it's out of here. All right? If you were fortunate enough to have been taught this, then be an asset to other women who don't know and were not as fortunate as you. Take your blessing to bless others. Don't take your blessing to belittle others. That's ugly. Don't do that. Now, with that being said, you guys, here's my update. I got to say that because folk get on here, Chad. My nerves. I don't like that. I'm just going to give you the quick rundown. If you want the deeper one, again, go see the video. Perimenopause is the transition to menopause, okay? That is the journey to menopause. That is the road to menopause. Many women like me didn't know that the road was even about to come on over there. We didn't know. So I was thinking that menopause was what I'm going through right now. I always thought that was menopause. Like the things that I'm feeling. The hot flashes, the tingly fingers and tingly legs, restless leg. I know that that's what it is now. The headaches, like these weird headaches that they're not like migraines. They're super annoying. They come and go really quickly. Those things, the irregular periods, all of that stuff, you associate that with menopause. Actually, you guys, that is perimenopause. Some people say premenopause. Once you get to the point where you have no periods, that's menopause. And technically, menopause is like one moment of your life. Menopause. And then after that, you're post-menopause. You have to have no period consistently for 12 months. That number seems to be debatable because I've seen 12 months, I've seen 24 months. So it's very peculiar. Like, so many different things can happen. You know what I'm saying? I've read a story where a woman went 12 months and then, like, I think her 16th month, she had a period. So she had to start all the way over. So it's not that it's 12 months, it may be 24 months. But most people, from my research, say 12 months. Once you go through the process where you don't have periods for 12 months, you are officially in menopause. But menopause is that moment, that 12th month moment. Bam, you're in menopause. You won't have any more periods. Well, after that moment, you're in postmenopause. So all this right here where you grow up, you hear the ladies in the church and stuff, and you hear the grown folk conversations that you're not supposed to be in about all these hot flashes and your emotional mood swings and all of these different things, and you think that that's menopause. That comes before menopause. That is perimenopause, y'all. So that's where we are with that. And I have slid my way into perimenopause. I literally just turned 40. For me to not know about that, it was because I'm sitting here feeling these things, and y'all just watch the video. Watch the first video and you will understand how frightened I was. Okay, so it's been about 3 months since my doctor has confirmed that I am, in fact, in the perimenopausal phase. Okay, so some of the symptoms that I mentioned that I have gone through: restless leg syndrome, the hot flashes, night sweats, headaches. I don't know if I mentioned that, but the headaches come, and all these things come at one time for me. Cramps, where I usually don't get cramps. It's these very mild, like, little cramps. It feels like my ovaries are cramping. That's how I describe it every single time that this happens. It happens at the same time each month. My period has changed. It is like light and short now. I started to track these things that I was feeling, and I entitled it Notes to Myself About Things After 40. I had no clue what was going on, but I knew I was feeling different things. So the light period, spotting was another symptom. My period would go and it'd be done, and then 2 days would pass and then I would spot for a day, and then it'd be done for the rest of the month. Oh my gosh, y'all. I don't think I talked about this last time, but like stomach gurgling, bruh. When I tell you, that is probably one of the most annoying symptoms. I had it. I've kind of gotten that one under control. It's like I would eat and I would swallow, and immediately my stomach was like, like immediately I would be feeling fine the whole day. I'm not feeling bloated, anything, kid, nothing. And my stomach just chirping. My stomach just got so much to say, like, wait a minute. Y'all, that one was super annoying. Super annoying. I talked about my heightened emotions. Light stomach or low back cramps. That was what I was talking about a minute ago when I said it feel like my ovaries are cramping, but it would be wrapped around my back as well. And they're very light cramps. They're not like the type that have you hurled over, but it's from like my lower pelvis to my lower back. Okay, fluctuating weight, up and down, up and down, up and down. I've kind of gotten that one in check as well. Tender breasts. Y'all, I be saying this so late. If you don't want to hear about women's stuff, you might want to go ahead and skip to another video where we slam wigs. Like I said last time, I was late last time too. I'm sorry. I should have been said this. My bad. Light appetite. Yeah, sometimes my appetite is just not there, and I just have to make myself eat. So that was another symptom that I was going through. And then the restless leg, which feels like tingles, you know what I'm saying, in your legs. Now for me, this is what has happened. These things come at one time. Now, it comes right when my period is about to start. All of these things happen at that time of the month. When my period is about to come on, that's when I get the tender breast. That's when I get the restless leg. That's when but I don't get them all every month. So this is the third month that I've been kind of trying to track, you guys. I've been trying my best, but like the gurgling stomach, I have not had since June, July. Like I didn't have it in August, and I have not had it yet this month. But the restless leg has been consistent each month right around my period. The tender breasts have been consistent each month right around my period. The light, shorter periods have been consistent now. So it's not like my periods used to be, but now it's consistent right now. So it seems like I'm in a stable spot at this moment as far as this goes. So my mood changes have been consistent, you guys. That one right there, I cannot stand. Yeah, I can't stand that one. But that has been consistent. The spotting has kind of, I used to spot like, I have not spotted after my periods in like a month. So June, July, that happened. August, it did not happen. And we'll see about September. But the weight loss and gain has been consistent. Like I lose weight at a particular time when I'm about to be on my period. Like that 2 weeks before I'm about to be on my period, my weight drops. After I have my period, it picks back up. Like it literally like clockwork. It is that, y'all, it is so crazy when our hormones start going up and down. That's really what's happening. It's not even that it's a slow decrease of our hormone. Our hormone is doing like this. It's not just like, you know, it's not doing that. Our hormones are doing like this. Like it's getting ready to be like, what it is, yo, or what's up. That's what our hormones doing. And perimenopause came on in. What it is, yo. Oh, what's up? Honey, that's what perimenopause said. Perimenopause wrote that song, honey. Give me your number and I'll call. And I will follow that tail in the mall. Perimenopause wrote, must have wrote that song. Had to have wrote that song. That's perimenopause like a mug. It's everywhere. Our little hormone. Bless their little heart. They don't know what's going on either, child. They just know they all over the place. Now, I told y'all last time, I'm going to try to go through. Now, I don't judge anybody's decision on how they need to manage their perimenopause, okay? Let me start off by saying that. I have made the choice to go through this phase as naturally as possible. There are reasons for that. You guys, I'm just like that. I want things to be as natural as possible in my body. That's why I took that birth control out of my arm. It was just foreign in my arm, and my body was not happy. My body was just like acting out. My body was beating me up with that birth control in my arm. As soon as I took it out, all of that stuff subsided, y'all. It's crazy how your body reacts to certain things. But I was on it for like 6 years. So I'm not listen, you do what you have to do. Just be careful. Read about the pros and the cons and the risks of everything, okay? And just see what you can manage and what, you know what I'm saying? Only you can make that decision. For me, my decision is to just go through it naturally. If I can manage without it, I'm going to try my hardest to manage without it. And so far, I've been doing okay. And that's why I am journaling this with you guys, because I mean, I would have loved for somebody to see somebody's pay, like what's happening with them every few months. Like, what's going on, kid? What's happening? You know, just in case it's something that you're going through and you're driving yourself crazy and scaring yourself out of your mind, thinking or not knowing what it is. And it could, you see what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to do that, you guys. And if anything new pops up, I'm gonna let y'all know that too. Oh, my diet has, I've always eaten pretty healthy, but I've been very consistent with picking up my protein. I don't eat a lot of carbs. I do have a cheat. We have a cheat day once a week, my family and I. The rest of the week, we are consistent. High protein, low carbs, very low saturated fat, you guys. Very low. Because another symptom of perimenopause is your cholesterol can spike up. Your blood pressure can spike up. And that's something that my doctor was telling me. These are the things that you need to do while you're in this particular point in your life. Eat whole grains. Watch the saturated fat. That should be as low as possible. That's the bad guy. The trans fat, the saturated fat, though, that's the bad guy right there, okay? You can have your healthy fat like avocado, olive oil. Those are things that are healthy fats. You know what I'm saying? The fish, the salmon, those type of things. Those are healthy fats. But saturated fat is the bad fat. It will negatively affect your cholesterol, and nobody wants that. Nobody wants that, y'all. So y'all, make sure you just checking out for your saturated fat, okay? If you notice on our food channel, I talk about that here recently because I mean, I've always looked at fat, but never really zoomed in on saturated fat until my doctor told me that. She was like, girl, listen, Watch that saturated fat, because you're in a time period in your life where it's easier for that to be affected. It's easier for your blood pressure to shoot up. It's easier for your cholesterol to shoot up, your bad cholesterol, y'all. And we don't want those things to happen. So watch that. You know what I'm saying? Eat whole grains, eat, stuff like that. So that's why I cook the way that I cook on my channel. So if you're interested in like low carb, low fat sort of recipes and things like that, you can check out our family food channel, BBEs. That's a plug, but that's a necessary plug because it's about what we're talking about. I've gotten my weight in check by eating more, ironically, and eating more protein. I work out. I strength train with weights because my doctor also told me at this particular point in your life, you can start to lose muscle mass. You can start to lose bone density, things like that. So you want to do things to strengthen your body. So I was slightly working out with weights before, but I work out with weights like a mug now. But you know what's so crazy? I am starting to build like the shape that I've always wanted to. And before, I would lose weight and I would just be like, I would lose weight, but I would lose everything. Like all the stuff I didn't want to lose. The other stuff's supposed to stay over there. But when I would lose weight, all of it was gone. And I'd be like, wait, no. I just want to lose weight at specific places. I don't want to lose the assets that the good Lord gave me. I didn't want to lose that. But when I lost weight, everything was out of him. Except up top. Now, how you do that? Honey, I be trying to lose a little bit up there, but them things seem to be here to stay, honey. A little bit can go off of those, but they be wanting to stick around like a good man, don't they? The weight up and down has been consistent. But with what I'm doing, I'm losing weight via how I'm eating and working out. So just say it still will go up and down though, if that makes sense. So just say if this week my low weight is 169, and then it's going to jump up to like 174 after my period. It just is. It is. But because I'm losing weight, because how I'm eating and working out with the strength training, next month my low weight may be 164. And then I may jump up to 169. Now that's my high when it's after my period. So what I'm saying is the up and down still exists. So I still lose weight before my period and gain weight after my period. That's what happens with my weight every month, like clockwork, y'all. Every single month. It is crazy how our bodies work. Because those are really the only symptoms that I've experienced. I want to go into some other ones that other women have experienced so that it may speak to your particular situation and you know, it may be able to ease your mind a little bit, and then you go to the doctor, you feel the confidence to go to the doctor. Hey, this may be what's going on. And a lot of women said that in the last video, and I'm so happy about that, you guys. I'm so happy that you guys made the decision to go see your doctors and you went powered with information like, hey, let's talk about this. And a lot of women did that. And some came back and were like, sure enough, that's what I'm going through. I'm so glad that that was able to happen. And I pray that more of you go and just let you know what I'm saying? Just to be safe. It's better to be safe always, y'all. Okay, so this article right here kind of says what I was talking about. But it does say, I'm not a doctor. I want y'all to know this, okay? I merely share what has worked for me. The information on this site is not intended or implied to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Please speak with your own doctor or medical profession, as I said, okay? It says, menopause itself is defined as the moment when a woman has gone a full year without having a period. So you are through menopause in the blink of an eye and are defined as postmenopausal. Menopause itself literally lasts a day. That's when you have officially gone 12 months with no period. After that, you're postmenopausal. Perimenopause is simply the period of time when your fertility starts to decline. So perimenopause is the time period where our sex hormones decline and fluctuate. It's not a calm, controlled decline either. Y'all, I didn't even see that. That's literally what I just said. That just confirms everything that I have been feeling. I literally just pulled up this article because it came highly recommended as far as this topic goes. That's literally what I just said. God will confirm things if we just allow ourselves. It's over with. I'm done. Now, it's not a calm, controlled decline either. Hormones are fluctuating up and down like a crazy, wild roller coaster. And that is what causes some of the more unpleasant effects of the transition. You guys, it all makes sense. Perimenopause can last anywhere between 5 to 10 years. And y'all, it could probably be less or more than that. Because one thing I've learned is it's different with different women. And honey, I don't put nothing past nothing. I don't put nothing past perimenopause. Some women will sail through it smoothly, but others will have to cling on for dear life through the toughest storms and wildest waters before reaching the calm on the other side of the transition. I'm not clinging for dear life right now by the grace of God, and I pray that I don't. I do have symptoms, so I'm not on the far end scale where I don't have any symptoms, and the far end scale where I have my symptoms and everybody else's symptoms and too much symptoms. I'm not there either. I'm just in the middle. I'm off up in the middle. I don't take that lightly, you guys. I do not take that lightly. I just read the comments in the last video and I totally get it. Like, it gets so much more can be going on. So I definitely understand that, you guys. I want you guys to know that. And I also want you guys to know that I'm praying for y'all. I'm praying for y'all and your families, because it doesn't just affect us, it affects our families, especially if they don't know. And they feel for you and they want to help and don't know what to do. It affects a lot of people, especially us, the people that it is happening to. So I want y'all to know I'm praying for y'all, though. I really, really, really do. I know it's rough, y'all. I know it's rough. Oh, gosh. Especially if y'all got it worse than me. Because I feel half crazy sometimes. So, y'all, I get it. I get it. I get it. Why it's important to know when you are in perimenopause. Oh, the short answer is so you don't think you are losing your mind. Yes. Menopause. It's just cool to hear and to connect. Like, women all over the world are connecting these dots. And this is what I thought. And we can be a community of support for each other. She says, before I realized what was happening to me, I truly thought I was going mad. I didn't feel like myself at all. And this started to affect all areas of my life, including my relationship and family, my work, and other areas of my health. I believe that knowledge is power. Once I understood what was happening, I could stop worrying and then take steps to improve the situation. Some of which I will share below. She shares some things. And I'm going to link this, you guys, in the description. I understood that the aches and pains, anxiety, insomnia, weight gain, disappearing libido, and memory issues were all parts of the jigsaw and could be improved. I forgot to tell y'all that. Yeah, insomnia. That gets me too. It happens right before my period. That one has been consistent. Right before my period. I wake up in the middle of the night and I cannot get back to sleep. So, yes, that as well. And honey, the aches and pains. Yes. And now that I'm working out, like going super hard on my workouts, adding weights and blah, blah, blah. Y'all, I feel better. Like I have more energy and all that stuff and lose weight the way that I want to lose weight, which is great. But honey, sometimes I wake up and I am just like, oh my gosh, did I run into a brick wall or something? Did I do that repeatedly, at least 72 times yesterday? Or what? Did I do that in my sleep? What is happening? It is crazy, y'all. Yeah, that's real. Classic symptoms: hot flashes, a sudden rush of heat to the face and chest. However, I didn't get this until much later in perimenopause, which threw me off, realizing I was perimenopausal. Even now, hot flashes are rare for me, so don't let this confuse you if you don't have them. You may still be in perimenopause without them. Night sweats. Waking up drenched in sweat from a hot flash in bed. Yes, I did get these and managed to convince myself I had lymphoma. Oh my gosh, after spending too much time consulting Dr. Google. This is what she said. Oh, she had just recovered from cancer, so she was a bit paranoid. Okay. And had perimenopausal anxiety. Oh gosh. Her advice is never consult Dr. Google at 4 a.m. when you can't sleep. Y'all. Don't do that. I'm a researcher by nature, so if it's not Google, it's going to be something. And it makes things worse, especially when you're going through this phase, because you don't know what's going on. And all these symptoms can be other things. And you like, now, wait a minute. Now hold on a minute. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. Emotional issues, anxiety, depression, irritability, anger, and mood swings. A bit like PMT on steroids. Memory problems, brain fog, being unable to think clearly, goldfish brain, I've never heard that, completely forgetting what you were doing halfway through doing it. Oh, that's what that's called? Oh, wandering into a room and wondering why you're there, being unable to find the right word or name for something or somebody and substituting the what's it for everything. Sleep problems, being unable to get a good night's sleep and walking sweaty, tired, and anxious, and then worrying about things you can't control from 3 a.m. onward. Wow, that's around the time, too, that I wake up. Wow, that's crazy. Until 1 minute before your alarm goes off when you finally fall back asleep. Wow, that's literally... Wow, that's crazy. Sex issues. Where do I start? A libido which has flown away with the summer birds. Vaginal dryness, discomfort during sex, more urinary tract infections. Sigh. Oh, man. Boy, I pray I don't get that one. Listen, we family. Can I say something to y'all? I haven't lost that love and feeling. I just say that. I'm trying to be nice because I know we got children out there, as my husband say. I'm trying to be nice about it, okay? I don't want that to go down. I enjoy my husband way too much. I want my libido to stay up. I want it to stay up through the roof. But I want it to raise the roof, okay? If it ever start to dwindle, I'm gonna want y'all to give me some natural suggestions to keep that up, because I want that to stay up and high. We still got a long way to go before we get that up now. We ain't finna, I want to be 92, still talking that stuff to my husband. I ain't lying. I'm gonna do a video for just grown folk one day, y'all, because I'll be wanting to say stuff. Okay, muscle and joint pain. Oof, yeah. These are her words, okay? I suffered badly with this. It very much seemed to coordinate with times when my estrogen was low, calculated from a few random periods I was still having. See, hers? Dang! I found taking turmeric supplements was hugely helpful in this area. It reduces inflammation in the joints. She timed things based off of her cycle. That's crazy. Me too. Headaches and migraines. Having only had a few migraines in my life, these turned up with a vengeance during perimenopause. Thankfully, they were more visual than painful. A swirling blind spot would appear in my vision and I would feel nauseous. Now, I don't feel nauseous when I get them. They would only last 30 minutes but were disruptive to my life as I had to stop everything for a half an hour and sit somewhere quiet. At one point, I was having 3 a day. Other symptoms of perimenopause can include random periods, which are all over the place, random and unpredictable PMS as hormones fluctuate, weight gain around the middle, hair loss, palpitations, migraines, sore breasts. Wow, it says lifestyle changes. What can you do to feel more like yourself again? Quit smoking. If you smoke, this is the number one thing you can do to support your body. Smoking is linked to early menopause and puts pressure on all your bodily systems. Stopping smoking allows your body to heal. Limit alcohol. Y'all, this is a lifestyle change that made the most difference to me. I realized that my perimenopausal migraines were related to red wine intake. Y'all, once I cut that down, they went from up to 3 a day to once a month, if that. You know what's crazy? Every time I get these headaches, I know it's because my period's on the way, but I always notice them when I'm having a glass of wine. Wow. Okay. Wow, that's crazy. Like I'm literally learning this stuff with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's true. That's when I always notice it. When I do have wine, it's dry because of my weight loss goals. I don't want to do anything super sweet, super sugary, stuff like that. But yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Maintaining a healthy weight. Losing weight during perimenopause can be extremely tricky. Cutting back on sugar can really help. Exercise such as yoga can keep you in shape and boost your metabolism. That's true. Natural menopause remedies. Women over the centuries have discovered various roots and plants which have properties to help ease menopause symptoms. These include turmeric and red clover. Hormone replacement therapy. Whilst my instinct is to try natural remedies first, for some women that is just not enough. I have met ladies who are absolutely incapacitated by perimenopause and really needed that help of HRT. It seems like bioidentical hormones should have a greater chance of working in harmony with the body. However, this is a confusing minefield, so please do some careful research before deciding what to do. That's so true, you guys. Be careful, okay? There are a lot of natural ways that you can try to balance your hormones before you try HRT. So you take that as you will. Once hormones are under control and have fallen, you may find a new calmness in your life. I feel I have reached this place, whereas before I was renowned for my volatile personality. People actually now describe me as a calming influence, which makes me giggle inwardly. They obviously didn't know me 5 years ago. Sex can improve as well. But the biggest positive for me is feeling that I am at the beginning of a new and exciting part of my life where I feel free and finally able to be myself without the expectations. So in short, you will feel like yourself again. Take control, take care of your body, and move forward positively into your exciting future. Hey, Helen! And Helen is an artist, a certified transformation life coach, holistic health coach, hypnosis practitioner, and women's health researcher. She's not a doctor. She makes that very clear. Helen and I share some very similar experiences. I think she's on the other, seems like she may be heading toward the other side of it, where I'm just kind of easing into it. So yeah. I really just wanted to come on and just give you the update because a lot of you guys were asking how I'm doing. I am doing so much better, partly because my mind is a huge part of how I operate. And I mean, I know it's kind of like duh, but what I'm saying is when I know what's happening, it has the ability to physically make me feel better. I know what's happening. I know it will pass. It's starting to kind of take its own rhythm, and it's becoming a little bit more predictable as it can be for something that's totally unpredictable. I know that doesn't make sense, but it does. And somebody out there knows exactly what I'm talking about. This stuff is unpredictable, but it kind of settles into its rhythm. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like I'm learning. I'm like relearning my body and what it's going to do from month to month. And it's starting to kind of settle in. You know how when you buy a new pair of shoes, you gotta work them out first. I feel like it's starting to kind of work itself out, and my days are super manageable. I don't use anything, y'all. Honestly, I haven't even used any natural remedies as of yet. Purposefully, like I may do it, but not to do it for that. Like I cook with turmeric, so you know what I'm saying? Like certain things may just be helping me because I'm trying to live a healthy lifestyle, if that makes sense. So maybe doing that will just help overall, because there are a lot of things that I cook with that may be on those lists of things that help you when you are going through certain things. I may be, unbeknownst to me, doing some of the more holistic treatments, and I just don't know it. I don't know. I'm still in the learning process, just trying to learn things. My husband's still learning. Like I had just a couple weeks ago, right before my period, I was going through insomnia, and my husband tried so hard one night. He was like, "Nope, I'm staying up with you, period." He didn't say period. I say period. But he was like, "I'm gonna stay up with you, babe." He tried his hardest. I think he probably made it to maybe about an hour and a half. It's only but so much Golden Girls he gonna be able to watch with me until he is like, and I just put the blanket over him, gave him a kiss, and let him rest. But he tries. He really, really does. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much, because you know, this is all new, man. This is brand spanking new. Okay, and it's new for us all. So yeah, so as far as like around a 3-month update, I haven't experienced any new symptoms. So maybe these are the symptoms that I'm gonna ride out with. And that would be great if nothing new started to happen. Because this is enough. I didn't even ask for this. So I'm okay with this right here. I'll manage. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping and praying the intensity doesn't rev up, you know, because I'm at the beginning stage of it. So I am curious, not curious like I'm ready for it to happen, but curious like my mind is wondering as I continue to fluctuate. It's fluctuating, but it's going down, down, down as it's fluctuating. So when it's right now, it's probably up here fluctuating. What happens when it gets down here? You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I going to feel like? Is it going to be, you know, I just want to be able to manage it. And like Miss Helen said, some people coast through it. Other people ain't no coasting. It's rough. And then you got people that's off up in the middle, and I'm thinking, so far, I'm like kind of in the middle. And I just pray that cause some of my big cousins be like, girl, you just wait. It's gonna get rough. I be like, why you just gonna put that? How you know that? Y'all scared me a little bit. Sometimes we keep it too real, honey. They be like, girl, you ain't saying nothing. Don't do me, cause Miss Helen said it may not. Don't you do me, cause this is enough. Just feel free to talk about what you want to talk about in the comments, and you guys go through and kind of just maybe you can shed some light to some people and what they're going through, and just let's be a community for one another and a level of support. Like I said, nothing negative, because if I see it, it's over with. For real. And so far, the same things, the same symptoms. The sleep is very disruptive. The headaches are disruptive because you do have to stop. I mean, you don't have to, but, they're annoying. The muscle pain, the body pains, that is crazy. That's crazy, y'all. And then they go, and then I feel fine. I'm through with it. I'm through with it. So yeah, I don't know how long this process is gonna be for me, but I'm here. I'm ready. It's nothing that we cannot do, y'all. That's the bottom line. There's nothing that we go through as women that we cannot handle. Nothing. However, we have to handle it. We are some strong beings. You hear me? I want you to know that. I want you to know that, and I want you to understand that. So I'm doing well, and I'm managing. I am managing. I'm naturally managing. Yeah. So when you see me in the videos, it's very, very plausible that I am on 2 hours of sleep for the last week. And I can't just take a nap when I'm not tired. I don't be tired during the day. I get those 2 hours of sleep, and my body goes through the day like I ain't just get only 2 hours of sleep. I don't take naps like that. I don't know, y'all. I'm just learning. I'm learning. But if I get sleepy to where I need a nap, I'm going to take a nap. I'm not like beating my body up. I'm not doing that. But I just don't feel like taking a nap. I don't know. That's my update, you guys. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you for caring. If you guys want me to, I will continue to journal my journey. It may not be every 3 months. It might be, I don't know. I may just do it as I notice changes. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll come on. Maybe I'll do it like that. So maybe I won't have a set schedule of updates. Maybe I'll just do it if I notice anything, or, I'll keep you guys posted. It's definitely helpful. And it's helpful for me too, to read you guys' comments and suggestions, and just you showing love and sending encouragement my way and energy, and not just me, the women in the comments. Like, y'all are so dope with each other. I think it's so wonderful. It is wonderful. Like, we are very careful with each other and supportive of each other, and I think that's a beautiful thing. I swear I have one of the most beautiful communities on YouTube, and I appreciate you guys, every last one of y'all. I really do. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see me continue to journal this, and I will. And we got this, y'all. We got this. All right, y'all. Be sweet. Peace, love, light.